and welcome to Saturday Night Karaoke. This is as far as I know, the only virtual karaoke club on the internet. Well, the only one in my house in Phoenix. You know what? I'm going to save the reverb for later. It is working, so let's back that off a little bit. We'll come back to that in a song or two. Welcome to Saturday Night Karaoke. My name is Chuck Tomasi. I hope I've seen a number of you. I am going to do a real quick sanity check and see if we have a video. I've gotten a little better at the button mashing. Yes, we do. Let's see. We got a couple people checking in. Good to see you. Give a shout out. Let me know you're out there. Happy to see you. Thank you for joining. Let's put that away then. This is the 8th of August. It's the 8/8/2020 show. And just wanted to let everybody know a few things up front of why I'm doing this and what it's all about. I am not a professional singer, as you will soon find out if you've never watched this before. So disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. I may hit a few sour ones. I enjoy all of these songs. My parents say, how do you know all these songs? Well, there are a number of them. I do songs that I generally know, but we have a couple that were thrown in as requests from the last week or two, and I do invite your requests. Give me a challenge. We'll get to those challenges in just a moment. So, not professional singer. I started this during our COVID lock-in, so bringing a little sunshine and smile and entertainment to your faces. Whether you're watching this live at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern in the United States, thank you for joining me. And I just was able to take the technology that I do for my day job and put it with the video and string it together with my ability to hack a karaoke song. That's about what it comes down to. I just noticed on Facebook, underneath the banner and underneath the profile picture, there's an edit profile. So I put in there, and it says that I'm now a karaoke hack. So I'd love to do this. Of course, this is what happens when you lock people away for a few months. And hopefully we will be unlocked soon. So that's who I am and what we're in for. Thank you for joining me. Megan is out there. Good to see you. Grandma Dorothy's on the line. I know certain people get notifications, and we are joining by new people all the time. Let's take a look at this week's 4 songs. I do 4 songs, and then we get through this in a record time. So I have Men at Work Down Under from the 80s, very popular top 40 song from that era. Glenn Stevens asked for Nazareth Love Hurts. We'll see what we can do with that. There's a couple parts in there that we'll see what we can do. And then Jack Mangan asked for Skullcrusher Mountain from Jonathan Coulton. I'll explain this one a little bit. It's a different song. We had a comedy song last week, or something a little more lighthearted. We'll put that into slot number 3, and then we're going to finish up and I will try to hit that high part on Dream On, and that will probably be the last you hear from me. So a couple of them that are going to work the vocal cords tonight, a couple of them are going to work the brain tonight. Hopefully I can focus and get this. Another shout out to good friend Victor Cahill, who asked a couple of weeks ago to add a little reverb. We thought we had it last week. You could see me fiddling with the knob, but it wasn't coming through the video channel. So I did some research this week on the mixer board. It is a very complex beast. After 6 years, I'm still learning my way around this. Don't know all the bits and pieces, but I was able to get you some reverb on the video feed. So thank goodness for that. Donna is in the studio. She is my audience of one. She is not wearing her headphones. I'm curious as to why not. Oh, she's listening to she's listening live. So time delayed. How many are we up to? I can't see the count, but I can see people signing in. All right. 2 1s. as Julie used to say when she was 2 years old. She says, I'm 2 1s. I remember when Lisa turned 1 year old, and Julie said, Lisa, you're 1 year old. You're not a 0 anymore. Which is always nice to tell somebody they're not a 0. So we've got the reverb down. I will bring that in probably we could do a little bit for song 1, but definitely for song 2. And Donna wants me to redo White Rabbit with the reverb. So look for that in upcoming weeks. It may be my only repeat for a while. Let's get started with our first song, Down Under. Da, da, da. No jobs for me tonight, says Gary. Oh, Glenn, we got your song for you this week. Got to work on it. Let's get started on this. Here we go. Let the fun begin again. Dance along, sing along, you know what to do. Traveling in a fried out Combi on a hippie trailhead full of zombie. I met a strange lady, she made me nervous. She took me in and gave me breakfast. And she said, do you come from a land down under? Women glow and men plunder. Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Fine bread from a man in Brussels. He was 6'4" and full of muscles. I said, do you speak my language? And he just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. And he said, I come from a land down under, where bitters flow and men chunder. Can't you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Yeah. Yes, I had the Vegemite at the ready. From Australia, I got that in the Sydney airport. Love this stuff. Little cheddar cheese on the toast. Very insightful today. Gary asked, do I use auto-tune? No, I don't. Do you? Lining again in Bombay, with a slack jaw and not much to say. I said to the man, are you trying to tempt me? Because I come from the land of plenty. And he said, oh, do you come from a land down under? Ooh, yeah, yeah. Women go and men plunder. Get you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Living in a land down under, the women glow and men plunder. Get you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Living in a land down under, the women glow and men plunder. Get you hear the thunder? Ooh, yeah. You better run, you better take cover. Living in a land down under, the women glow and men plunder. Get you hear the thunder? You better run, you better take cover. Yeah, thunder. I like that last part. They didn't put that one in this version, so I'll just put it in for you. Oh, what's happening out there, Megan? I was just going to ask about the Vegemite. Yes. Can't do without the Vegemite. It's good stuff. It's an acquired taste. You know, the first time people get it, they put it on too thick and like, okay. And I did have a jar of Marmite and a tube of Vegemite, and I compared them side by side. There are subtle differences. So, which do I prefer? It's kind of whatever mood I'm in, and if I've got one, or if I've got both, I can have a choice. Very sparingly. And you know what? It works really well if you use the same technique with Vegemite to spread it on thinly as you do with, what do they call it, the knockdown texture on the wall. So put a little slab on the toast or on the knife, and then you slowly apply it, and it will nice evenly spread. You don't have to try and do anything goofy. So very thin. That's the idea. If you haven't had it before, I invite you to try. Let's do the birthday shout-outs. We've got a lot of birthdays this week, including today, Doug Good from church, John Otteson from high school, Gil Lands from the karate school, a lot of friends, and Shantae Des Roberts. It's also Pip Ballantyne's birthday. She is the wife of my Podcasting for Dummies co-author, T. Morris. They share the same wedding anniversary as us. So August 8th is her birthday. October 8th is their anniversary. I'm probably doing TMI here, but that's what you get to know about me and my friends. Tomorrow is Matt Coe. I believe he's turning 29 this year. Another friend from the karate school. Jennifer Ellis, Julia, and Dan. And of course, it is the first anniversary of my daughter and son-in-law who are over in the guest house. So they're having their first anniversary tomorrow. Best wishes for them. It's been a wonderful year. I'm glad they get to spend some time with us while they're sort of between locations and happily working away. Monday, August 10th, is my niece, Gina, and none other than frequent visitor to the karaoke club, Teresa Vanderweinen, and fellow cruiser. I think they're the people we've been cruising with the most, if I'm not mistaken. No birthdays in my circle on Tuesday and Wednesday, unfortunately, so 11th and 12th are open. Christine Fiore, wife of Crazy Joe Fiore, he made a video today. He got his a little hand puppet from Grant Pachoco, his toiletty paper. Mine's on order. It's been shipped. I got the shipping number, but I haven't seen it yet. I'll bring that in when we get that. Looking forward to seeing that real soon. Brian Pasco and very own Rich K, who is our dead ringer for Edward James Olmos doing his Commander Adama from Battlestar Galactica. We met him at Dragon Con. Happy birthday to all of you. Two more on Friday the 14th before we get into next week's karaoke club. Vivian Vasquez and Jules Watts, fellow podcaster. Happy birthday to all of you. If it's your birthday and I didn't call out your name, I wish you all the best. And maybe we can connect on Facebook and you can become my friend and I'll give you a shout out when it's your birthday. Or if you don't want me to give a shout out, let me know too. So happy birthday to all of you. And as requested, I don't forget if it was last week or the week before, good friend Glenn Stevens, whom I spoke with recently, he's got some wonderful projects in the works. Happy to help. He requested Nazareth, Love Hurts. And I got to tell you, I was not a big Nazareth fan as a child, but as I grew up and started getting more into the classic rock and the 70s stuff, this one really started to, I don't know what's the right word, blossom. So here we go. Let's get this going. I am going to need some reverb. Yeah, we're going to do that for this one. So, Glenn, apologies before I get started. Let's hit this. I like this version. It's got the best guitars.
Now
These are fun, aren't they? Let's back off the reverb again for a sec. I don't have to give Donna the mixer, but then she'd be down in front. Down in front! All right. Well, that was not as bad as it could have gone. Again, disclaimer. I got two of them. One is I'm not a professional singer. The other is I get these from all over YouTube. These are YouTube karaoke songs. If you want, just go out and search. I am starting to open this up to beta testers. So if you want to play with this app, let me know. It's kind of fun. And I'll take your feedback. Donna and I have been testing this for a solid year now. So having fun with that. But keep in mind the words aren't always right. And sometimes when I bring in the artists or the titles, they're a little off too because people are hand typing this stuff in. There's not like a central IMDb kind of thing for music. So we get what we get and we make fun with it. Like the words on that last song, it says love. It said Mars. The word is actually Marks. And 2 or 3 versions had the wrong lyrics in there. I mean, they're usually close. What were we listening to last night? There was one that was completely flipped around. I forgot what song it was, but it was ELO, Roll Over Beethoven. And they like flipped a couple of lines going, that's not what he's singing, because we were listening to the real song while watching the lyrics on another muted karaoke channel. But whoa, someone totally mashed this up. But I mean, they rhyme, so it was like flipping things around. You hear that in songs all the time. And sometimes you read it even in the jacket notes. If you remember the old vinyl stuff, I've got some down here. You pull up the vinyl and you're going, well, that's not what they said in the paper. So, hey, artist rendition. All right, I got to explain this one. It's requested by Jack Mangan, whom I love and curse because the song has been stuck in my head all week. Oh, I didn't mean to play that yet. Let's put a pause on that. There we go. Oh, dagnabbit. There we go. Get that back where it belongs. Okay, you didn't see what happened. So it's been in my head when I wake up. This song has been in my head when I go to sleep. I've had to use relaxation techniques to flush it from my brain so that I can get to sleep. It is a mile-long earworm, and you may not feel it at first, but if you listen to the song even a couple of times, you might catch on. So, darn you, Jack. What is the name of your book? I Am Evil? That is true in this case. But isn't that what good friends do? You know, you get earworms stuck in your friend's ears and you laugh all the way. So, quick intro about this song. It's a little different than what you might have heard me singing before. This is a song about an evil scientist, evil genius who's in love with a woman. Sounds very nice at first, but he's revealing some of these oddities through the song. So, song by Jonathan Coulton called Skullcrusher Mountain. Now that you know the context, let's actually begin.
Did you see Jonathan Coulton live?
We did see Jonathan Coulton live, Donna asks. Jonathan Coulton was at the 2008 podcast New Media, whatever we called it at the time. It changed every year you went. It changed from Podcast Expo to New Media Expo to Podcast and New Media Expo, whatever it was. So 2008, we were in Vegas, right? Yeah, it wasn't, and that's when Donna was there. He was singing the song R.E. Your Brains, and the crowd of podcasters bum rushed the stage as zombies. So it was kind of fun. A memory that will live on in my podcast history from 12 years ago. So this is, I'm not sure if he sang this song or not, but we will sing Skullcrusher Mountain. Now back up. All week, this song. Welcome to my secret lair on Skullcrusher Mountain. I hope that you've enjoyed your stay so far. I see you met my assistant Scarface. His appearance is quite disturbing. I assure you he's harmless enough. He's a sweetheart, calls me master, and he has a way of finding pretty things and bringing them to me. Oh, I'm so into you, but I'm way too smart for you. Even my henchmen think I'm crazy. I'm not surprised that you agree. If you could find some from inside my head, saying I shouldn't kill you yet. Nice song, huh? I made this half pony, half monkey monster to please you, but I get the feeling that you don't like it. What's with all the screaming? You like monkeys, you like ponies. Maybe you don't like monsters so much. Maybe I use too many monkeys. Isn't it enough to know that I ruined a pony making a gift for you? Oh, and I'm so into you, but I'm way too smart for you. Even my henchmen think I'm crazy. I'm not surprised that you agree. If you could find some way to be a little bit less afraid of me, you'd see the voices that control me from inside my head, saying I shouldn't kill you yet. Picture the two of us alone inside my golden submarine, while up above the waves my doomsday squad ignites the atmosphere. And all the fools who lead their foolish lives may find it quite explosive. Well, it won't mean half as much to me if I don't have you near. No, it isn't easy living here on Skullcrusher Mountain. Maybe you could cut me just a little slack. Would it kill you to be civil? I've been patient, I've been gracious, and this mountain is covered with wolves. Hear them howling, my hungry children. Maybe you should stay and have another drink and think about me and you. Oh, and I'm so into you, but I'm way too smart for you. Even my henchmen think I'm crazy. I'm not surprised that you agree. If you could find some way to be a little bit less afraid of me, you'd see the voices that control me from inside my head, saying I shouldn't kill you yet. I shouldn't kill you yet. I shouldn't kill you yet. Ain't that a fun song? Wow, that guitar hangs on till the end, doesn't it? All right. Thank you, Jack, I think. I'm going to have to watch that out of my brain tonight, too. You know what? I think I need a little bit of studio brain bleach. Let's try this. Oh, here's some yellow stuff. That might work. Oh, maybe we need more. All right. That took care of Skullcrusher Mountain. We'll see if we have anything more from Jonathan Coulton later. I do have a few more songs. Hold on. Somehow I wrapped my headphone cord around the mic stand twice. Was I dancing around that much? So, as I noted before, I do this show on Saturday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Put it on your calendar. I know some of you are. If you follow me on Facebook, you probably get a little notification bloop, down in the corner. But if you're not on Facebook, you'll forget. So put it on your calendar, and then you'll be on Facebook, and then you'll get the notification, bloop, and then you'll get it. Wow, that was good yellow juice, whatever it was. I do this on Facebook and YouTube, so if you find me over there on YouTube, you'll find that as well. Thank you very much. If you have any requests or suggestions or tell me things to stay away from and say, don't ever do Skullcrusher Mountain again, you're welcome to put that in the comments, and I'll take that into consideration. I do have a few that have been suggested, and I say I'm putting them on the list. So if I can't do them tonight, maybe I'll do them in the future, and fingers crossed we can pull them off. Good challenges. All right, strange fact before we get into this next one. Steven Tyler's real name, some of you may know this if you're Aerosmith fans, is Stephen Victor Tallarico. Didn't know that until I was looking things up and went, okay, that was interesting. Other strange fact that I remembered but I forgot because, you know, as we get older, we forget strange facts, is he and I share the same birthday. How about that? only he's a number of years older than me. So we're not the same age, but we do have the same birthday of March 26th. So there's that. And with that, let's celebrate our birthdays together. Oh, yeah, Megan was there when Evo Terra was there. Oh, she flagged Evo. Now Evo may come rushing in here and witness this insanity we call Saturday Night Karaoke. Thanks, Megan. That's all fun. I'm kidding. Let's go on. I'm going to do my best to hit that final 3 dream-ons. But if it goes aside, you'll know what happened. Hopefully we're warmed up already. Whoosh. Again, I picked these for the tonal quality. Oh, reverb. Gotta have it on this one. I feel like I should put a bunch of neckties on the mic stand. Maybe too much. Every time I look in the mirror, all these lines, my face getting clearer. The past is gone. It went by like dust to dawn. Isn't that the way? Everybody's got the dues in life to pay. Yeah, I know nobody knows where it comes and where it goes. I know everybody sings, you got to lose to know how to win. You got your lighters out? Your phones? There we go. Half my life's in books, written pages. Live and learn from fools and from sages. You know it's true. All the things come back to you. Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laughter, sing for the tear. Sing with me, just for today. Maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away. Well, sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laughter, sing for the tears. Sing with me, it's just for today. Maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away. Oh, dream on, dream on, dream on, dream until your dream come true. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream until your dream come true. Here we go. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on. Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laughter, sing for the tear. Sing with me, just for today. Maybe tomorrow, the good Lord will take you away. Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laughter, sing for the tear. Sing with me, just for today. Maybe tomorrow, the good Lord will take you away. There, Stephen Victor Tallarico. See that? That's what caught my attention on that. Well, that was fun, but boy, do I really need this. No, we're not singing Comfortably Numb. Problem with Pink Floyd karaoke is that there's a lot of just instrumental stuff in the middle. Let's do that. Oh, whew. All right. That takes us to the end. Let me check that off. Kaboom! Thank you, everyone, for joining. This was a lot of fun. Probably one of the best challenge weekends I've had since we started doing this, because we had a couple of songs I've never really listened to that closely, but studied a lot this week. Didn't have to do that before. Usually it's Saturday, wake up, go, hey, what are we singing? Let's go listen to it a couple times and then be done with it. But no, not this time. You all came through for me, so hopefully I came through for you. Well, minus a few notes on that. So thanks again for joining me. Hope I brightened your week a little bit, just a little bit. Maybe give you a little entertainment, or maybe you need some brain fluid as well. Join me next Saturday night at Saturday Night Karaoke when we will do this all over again. Until then, keep singing in the car, keep singing in the shower, keep just hum a tune and get a bar stuck in your family's. Hum a bar and get your song stuck in your family's. Do Christmas songs. It's really fun. Like this time of year, when you just go, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, and then you walk away. And they go, why am I singing Christmas songs? Until then, be safe, stay safe, be kind, and I will see you again next week. Thanks again. Bye.